Good morning, guys. This was a long print, 14 and a half hours. It's awful. I knew it would be awful. I kept checking it. Quite a few things went wrong. These support layers came loose early on, so this overhang here is all stringy underneath. I've printed it on a lower quality than I normally do with this awful PLA, so it's not going to look good anyway. You can see it's very stringy. It'll probably fall apart, but I left it printing because I thought at least I can check the dimensions when it's finished and see if it's actually any good for the little car that I want it to be. It is a Hummer. I used the files off a Thingiverse Hummer, but changed its shape dramatically to suit what I want. Probably won't be able to see at the moment, but that's the dummy back wheel there, which is stretched significantly because I had to change the height. So yeah, I think it'll break pretty quickly, but we'll be able to get the dimensions, see whether it actually will do the job, and then decide whether we want to print it anyway. The easy answer would have been just made it out of sheet styrofoam. Right, that way up it's easier to see what it is and you can see how awful it is. Never mind, we'll clean it up a bit and see what we've got. See if we can clean it up a bit. It really is poor quality, but that is mainly down to that filament that I'm using. Cool, this doesn't want to come off anyway. That's the way it should come off, just tear off easily. What worries me the most is this will have no strength at all. If I bend it at all, that's going to snap anyway. Yeah, gives you an indication of how I've stretched it. That would have been a circle. I've stretched it that way. It's got no strength. I don't know if you can see, there's lines all the way through it where the layers haven't set properly together. I'll just say I used a Hummer design off of Thingiverse, but it was just a solid lump. I've edited it to create the void inside, so don't think for 1 minute the fact that this looks awful is anything to do with the original guy's design. This is just where I've been hacking the design to suit my purposes. And this is the bit where the support layers underneath fell over during the print, so all of this is unsupported, which is why it's gone like this. I'd be very surprised if I can get it cleaned. One could always try and pretend that was part of the design to make it look like that. But it isn't. And it would have been easier just to knock this up out of cardboard or styrofoam, polystyrene, whatever you want to call it. Cardboard would have been quite all right. Oh, we have got the general Hummer shape. And the only reason I'm trying to print a Hummer is I seem to have lost the original body shell for this little car. It might still be in my workroom somewhere. It's just pretty hopeless trying to find anything in there. Practically a lost cause. All of this is for this to fit inside. Well, it fits inside. I have to pad it out a bit to hold it in place. And then we can give it a little run. Anyway, it's dinner time now, so we'll go and have our cup of coffee. Might trim them out a little bit. I haven't finished trimming it. I just put the body shell on top so we could yeah, we'll do a bit of trimming. So there's my Hummer body shell, just glued in place. Backwards, forwards and left. Doesn't look anything like the original body shell. You'll have to have a look in my video description for a link to the originals. Oh, it's stuck. Yeah, that'll do. I'll bring it up close so you can see how awful it does look. I mean, I did get the dimensions about right for the purposes of sticking that chassis inside it, but the print was awful. It did start splitting along where I expected it to, so that's got glue on it to stop it coming apart any further. I used a hot knife to get rid of all the muck that was on the front there. We've actually got a hole in it. I filed a lot of the rubbish off the roof, but it still looks as rough as anything. I don't think I'll bother printing it in high quality because there's no real benefit. I'm not going to do any more with it than I've done now. But we have at least got a sort of a Hummer shape on the Hummer chassis. And it does drive a little bit more controllably with all that extra weight on it to stop the wheels spinning quite so much. Although it was still spinning plenty, but that was better than it was when it was just the chassis on its own with no weight on it. So where's the best angle to make it look sort of Hummerish? Yeah, something like that. That'll do for the thumbnail. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave us a comment so I know how I'm doing. And somewhere up here there'll be some links to related playlists. Thanks again.